5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hello and welcome everyone to Truth of Beer and Consequences.
Woot woot.
Woot woot indeed.
Yay!
Yay indeed. Julia. This is a podcast where my co-hosts and I listen to and watch all the Cincinnati-based craft beer media from the previous week. We get together at a podcast host, and today we are back at Higher Gravity Summit Park. Thank you, Higher Gravity, for being a gracious podcast host. My name is Marco. I'm in the craft beer space here locally. Have been for quite a while. And that voice you heard, or the woot woot you heard, belongs to the best co-host in Podcastlandia.
I am Julia. I'm just going to take the crown for all of it because, I didn't really have anything else set up other than the woot woot.
Woot woot.
I'm Julia. I love drinking all of the Cincinnati craft beverages, the Cincinnati mixed craft beverages, Cincinnati beer, all of that fun stuff. And I would like to quote the famous James and Jimmy, which, if you are not listening to your stupid opinions, you really need to.
I don't know what you're doing if you're not.
Frugal is understandable. Cheap deserves a punch in the throat.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
I totally agree.
When they said that I went amen, brothers, yes.
Yeah.
Just absolutely.
Or you
absolutely.
mean amen, brother.
Amen, brother.
Brother. So the Gnarly Gnome is not here.
Yep.
Again. The thoughts and opinions on this podcast are ours and ours alone. They do not reflect any entity which we may be affiliated with, such as full-time jobs, part-time jobs, third jobs, the unemployment system, Higher Gravity itself, for that matter, BC's Brewing Company, and I don't know, the Republic. Never mind. I was actually going to pull like a nation out of my perp, and then I was like, you know what? You better just stay away from nationing. Calling out nations for anything.
Yeah.
Stay away from that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Everything's just stupid.
Yeah, and then I sent a picture of a beer yesterday that I had from a local brewery. And I was talking to somebody last night. I was like, you know what? It's the beer I was drinking. However, the words on the can could be misconstrued as political. And I didn't mean that. So, but anyway.
Well, I'm sure that everyone you sent the picture to knew that you were not making any kind of political statement. With
because I don't do that.
No.
Liam, welcome back.
Good to
Liam.
see you, bud, man. Nice.
Whoa, this is weird. So that being said, all the best on this week for the Gnarly Gnome as he is still out of town. He did say, I'm not going to spoil too much of the weekly pint, but he did say he is going to come in town during the day/evening Saturday. So he's not saying he's not going to Bachfest, but he's not committing to going to Bachfest either.
Indeed.
Now, I have to work.
At Bachfest?
No.
Oh.
No. Although I was given the opportunity to participate in the parade.
Yeah.
But I can't. I have family obligations that day that prohibit me from, even if I was scheduled to work, I wouldn't be able to work. I'd have to put the shift up. So
All right.
I couldn't do that. So everybody go and Bachfest.
Yes.
And have fun this weekend. As you hear this, like Julia said, Bachfest will already be starting in the swing of things. Mm-hmm. So, also, we're not like those fake-ass podcasts out there, and you know who you are, you fake-ass podcasts. Fake
pieces of podcast.
Poop. Podcast poopery.
There we go.
So we do the real lifting around here. This is for you. And we have beverages on this podcast. They can be non-alcoholic beverages, and we've done that.
Sure.
We have a wide array available to us here at Higher Gravity, which is one of the things we love about our host, Higher Gravity, is that, if you want some wine, if you want a root beer, if you want a cold brew coffee, if you want an espresso, as we did last week, you can have that. And then over 400 different beers to choose from between what's on tap and what's available in cans in their cooler. By the way, Higher Gravity Summit Park's one of the few places that every single can of beer they have is cold. It is stored cold. It helps protect the beer and its
ready to drink as soon
freshness
as you buy it.
and flavor.
Yes.
Another reason to be and familiarize yourself with Higher Gravity. That being said, Julia, what you drinking?
I am having a modified mocktail. That is one of their specials currently. It is a lavender ginger fizz, but producer Callie said, you should add a shot of Tito's vodka to it. And I said,
you should.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
And it is spectacular. It's light, refreshing, crisp. It's wonderful. And how about you, Marco?
I'm having a mocktail as well, but I went ahead and amped it up with the booze.
Excellent.
I am having a Negroni.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Is this at all any
The
kind
thing
of...
that's non-alcoholic about this is the glass.
Oh, I was going to say the orange
everything
peel.
else is pretty much alcohol.
I was going to say the orange peel, but...
Orange peel now is infused with alcohol.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
It'll get you drunk.
That's true. That's very true.
It's fantastic.
Is-
I don't have a lot of cocktails.
So it's true, you don't.
Yeah.
So are these beverages in any way, shape, or form a slight preview to possibly a video we might be doing next week?
I want everybody to get excited. Get very, very excited.
Q1 video.
Q1 video next
Knock
week.
on wood, as long as the stars align the way that they're predicted to align.
Yes. As long as there's no sort of weird delays in air transportation domestically,
Yep.
we should be
Coming
full
from
go.
multiple directions, too,
Yeah, we should be full go
yeah.
for our main event next week.
Indeed. Which also, depending on how that goes and the timing of that, could make next week's episode a little bit shorter just because
Yeah.
we're relying on other people for the video and we want to make sure that we give them as much time to...
Videotize.
Right, exactly. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Depends. If we do the video before the show, that could be a very interesting episode.
Oh, boy.
If we do the video after the show, that could be a very interesting video.
Agreed.
It's going to be a good time no matter what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be great. So, all of you...
It will be great.
It will be great.
It will be great.
I want everyone to know that I truly appreciate everyone who has joined us and is new to the podcast. Thank you. Everyone who's been with us a long time, I truly appreciate you. Shout out to all the Patreon members. Please go and become a Patreon member. You can become a free Patreon member, or you can do... If you have the means, you can become a paid Patreon member. Julia, tell everybody what is involved, what you get from us on the Patreon tier.
The free members, you get one unedited episode every single month. It's typically the Kolsch Night episode, just because those are a little bit shorter, quicker for me to cut out any silences, because I do edit out the silences, unless maybe I don't. And Patreon can figure out what they want to do with those anywhere from 5 to 45-minute silences, because I find that to be a little bit funny. No other reason.
I know you left one in.
I did. I finally did.
I know you
I've been
left one
threatening
in.
it for a very long time.
Yep.
If you decide to pay us for this extra content, anything $5 a month or up, every single week you will get every single one of our episodes unedited, again, except for the silences. Again, unless I decide to leave some or all of the silence in, just depending on how spicy I'm feeling that week.
Yeah.
And, when you sign up, I'll give you a shout out on the podcast is our way of saying thank you. And who knows, depending on how things go, maybe we can figure out a way to, if people are okay with giving us their addresses and all that. I don't remember if that's a required part of signing up for Patreon.
I don't remember either.
Send you some stickers. We
Yeah.
have some new stickers on the way.
Along that line, I know nobody this week talked about it, so we're probably going to talk about it next week. Unlike being somebody who put money into equity for punks, putting money into Patreon for Truth Beer Pod truly goes to the things that are important to Truth Beer Pod. Now, no,
and
it's
local
not
craft beer, actually.
Yes,
Yeah.
because what it is we don't take that and then pay our bar bill every week.
No.
Now, we've thrown a big party for an anniversary where, we offered to pay for a beer for the Patreons or for anybody who listens that showed up. We did do that.
Yep.
We donated to a very worthy charity.
Absolutely.
A rather, sizable sum from our Patreon funds. We take care of the, important things like web hosting and all that stuff to make this
Patreon hosting, yeah, to
Patreon
keep this
hosting
going up every week, yeah.
to keep this up every week.
When we need to replace microphones or cables, things like that,
Right.
that's what that money goes to. So we're not using it to the drinks that we have each and every week. Those come out of our own pockets. We use Patreon funds specifically for things that impact the show itself.
Right. And
yes, while we're drinking on the show, you could make the argument that yes, what we drink during the show would count, but we don't feel. I don't know. I wouldn't feel right about that. So.
No, these are 100% out of our pocket, paid for.
Yeah.
And we're happy to do so because we want to help contribute to the places that we want to see stick around.
Indeed.
When we are on location at different locations, those are we take care of that. Like personally, take care of those bills. That is not coming out of Patreon funds. We don't take that and then go to the casino and gamble and try and turn your Patreon funds into more money, like some other punks do, or did formerly.
But we do, on occasion, buy Tilray stock with the Patreon funds because I think the Patreons would appreciate that.
Right.
And when Truth Beer Pod makes a ton of money, when that Tilray stock goes through the roof, Patreon, you guys all get a cut. You guys get a share of that dividend.
When it goes through the roof. Why? What happened?
Tilray, which I think you kind of hinted at this, which we'll be talking about more next week. Tilray decided to buy the brand, the intellectual property, and from what I understand, I didn't do a ton of research into this yet, all of the tap houses and breweries and pubs for BrewDog in the UK.
Wow.
I don't know about the US market yet. I think you said that might be a different negotiations and all that. But our beloved Tilray, who not only is brewing Carlsberg in the United States, Tilray is now punk as fuck, which means their stock can only go higher and higher.
Yeah.
Which means eventually I'll be able to retire at maybe age 85 instead of 95.
Well, I hope that you can do that.
And if I can, all the Patreon members, they're getting a cut.
Maybe you can move to Mason sooner.
Oh my God, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, all that being said,
don't take any financial advice from us, please, please.
Yeah, don't do that.
Jesus.
But yes, go and subscribe and become a Patreon member. Thank you, everyone. At least 60% of the extra 40. No, at least 40% of the extra 60% of the content is good.
Kind of funny sometimes.
Yeah. Kind of funny. Less so without, Nick or the Gnarly Gnome.
Yeah.
And relying on just us.
Hey, we still go off track plenty. It doesn't, like, the wheels don't come off as hard.
Right.
As when someone else is sitting across from us.
Because Gnome's actively trying to
derail us,
yes. Torpedo. Mm-hmm. Can I say that, or is that not okay? We're not using torpedoes right now.
No, we're not. I don't think we are.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Are. Yeah. Jesus. It's also stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Okay. Well, so Julia, what content did we consume? What content are we ready to give all of our accurately osmosisized information to regurgitate back to the auditory means of the listeners today?
Well, we are, hopefully both of us watched this week's episode, or I guess it would technically be last week's episode of Barstool Perspective.
Yeah.
All
with
right.
Emily.
Yes.
You know what the E in Emily stands for?
Excellent.
Emergency co-host.
Oh my God! Well, we'll get to that when we
Okay.
get to the show. Yes. We also are going
We should reach out to Emily, ask if she would like to be, or they would like to be on the pod.
God, that would be phenomenal.
I got their number.
Hey, you have more information than I do.
Yeah.
You have more information than
People
I do.
tend to be more receptive to you, though.
I don't know.
I don't know. Emily would respond to me.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. I would get I would elicit a response.
There you go. There you go. That response may be, "Who the hell is this? Fuck off!" But it would be a response.
I don't think that would be the case.
No. I was joking. We have an episode
The
of a
fuck off might
podcast.
She knows who I am.
Which exactly.
Right.
We have an episode of a podcast that I think we've only talked about maybe once or twice because the content doesn't always talk about beer.
David Nilsson.
David Nilsson, Bean to Barstool. He talked to Wandering Monsters. But yeah, the last show that we have to talk about today is the Weekly Pint.
TWP.
You know the Gnome.
All right. Cheers, Julia.
Cheers, Marco.
Uh-oh. Getting down to the end of the Negroni here.
Well, let's pick one show to talk about, and then we'll take our first break and get refills of whatever we decide to drink next.
Let's talk about Bean to Barstool.
All right.
In full transparency, everybody, we did tell you that this pod came out in time for us to talk about last week, but
I didn't have time to listen to it.
scheduling, we weren't able to talk about it last week.
Yeah.
So, Wandering Monsters did post on social media, I think today, about the awards that they won for the Ohio Craft Beer Awards.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
So it's kind of timely talking about this right now.
Yeah. This was an episode. The podcast came out on February 17th. Brewing Pastry Stouts thoughtfully with
That's Mardi Gras
Wandering
Day.
Monsters Brewing. Indeed it is.
Yeah.
Or was.
Was.
Yes. The episode's 38 minutes long, so a very easy listen if you're like, oh, I don't want to listen to a long time. Bullshit. It's
only 38 minutes.
Yes,
and if you do it at 1.5 or 2 times speed, it's that much faster.
Done. Jason and Zach from Wandering Monsters were both on this episode. And the host, as Marcus said, is Gnome's absolute favorite author, David Nilsson.
Yeah.
Loves that guy.
Probably going to be an article in the first Cincy Drinks.
Could be. Very well could be.
Yeah.
You'll have to wait and find. You'll have to sign up. You'll have to subscribe to Cincy Drinks magazine.
Which you should, by the way.
Which you should. CincyDrinks.com, I believe it is, to either the digital or the print subscription. Don't have a ton of notes on this just because each topic that they had, they did a fairly deep dive into it, so a lot of it would be us repeating information and kind of telling you everything that they said, which you know we don't do. We like to recap it to give you a reason for you to listen to it. We want to pique your interest about what the episodes are about.
Right.
They talked about how they develop their recipes when they know that they want to do an adjuncted beer. Mm-hmm. So instead of just saying, well, we want to do a lager, or, well, that's a bad example.
Yeah, it's a bad example.
Because you don't really adjunct a lager, ever.
You could.
You can. But,
no, you could.
But, if they say, okay, we want to do, specifically in their case, we want to do an imperial stout.
Well, it has to be
but
because it's Wandering Monsters. So if it's not hazy, if it's not an imperial stout, or if it's not Bossy, the Wisconsin inspired ale, or whatever it is, Wisconsin inspired something.
You are correct.
They ain't making it.
You are correct. But they explained how coming up with the recipes when they know it's not just going to be a base beer kind of changes the way that they approach things. So that was very interesting to hear about. Their base is typically the Viator Obscura. I think I'm saying that right, even though they said it a bunch for whatever reason. It never clicks in my brain, the pronunciation of it. So we're just going to go with that.
That's good.
They talked about the importance of balancing the bitterness of chocolate with the sweetness of chocolate.
It's very important.
Which I really like that. They talked about using the cacao hulls and not just all the cocoa nibs and the powders and all that, which, again,
well, if you think about it, Julia, they don't make garlic powder out of the fresh garlic. They make it out of the skins.
Right. Very true. But I don't think that I ever really thought about that before.
Yeah.
Just because no brewery that makes any type of chocolate anything, for their beer, be it, stout and
uses garlic,
whatever. Well, that.
Yeah.
but I don't think that I've ever heard them mention when they talk about using chocolate. I don't recall, again, I could be wrong, I don't recall anyone ever mentioning specifically the hulls.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, just something fun that never really heard before. They talked about vanilla and its importance in a vast majority of their beers.
Vanilla is a wonderfully versatile ingredient
Indeed.
in beer, certainly. Other applications, obviously.
Right, oh, for sure.
But in beer, it can round out flavors. It can boost flavors. It can mimic a flavor, or it can mimic a mouthfeel. It's extremely versatile.
Right. A good example of that would be Urban Artifact. I believe they don't use lactose in any of their beers. So when they want that creaminess or they want something that has a smoothie-esque kind of feel to it, they use a shit ton of vanilla. Again, I could be wrong on that, but I believe they have said that in the past.
Okay, sounds good.
About there.
We can run with it.
Yeah, sure.
That's fine.
Our truth, if they want to correct me, please do so. I love learning
Brett,
stuff.
reach out to us.
Indeed. Jason then talked for a bit about Wandering Monsters as a whole and a bit about their branding and how they wanted to make a cute brand for the brewery, something that would look awesome on a t-shirt or on any type of merch that they wanted to create. And then they were asked the biggest question. Do they have a favorite adjuncted stout of their own that they've either done or that they're preparing to do?
Yeah.
They had answers, but we're not going to tell you what those answers are, of course.
Yeah, they had answers. And if you're a fan of Wandering Monsters, it probably did confirm what maybe you would have answered as your favorite. But yeah, they make
great
answers.
beer. They have great food down there. If you have not yet been, it's worth a trip. And why not listen to this episode of A Bean to Barstool while you're on your way down there?
Why not?
Indeed.
And be ready to go duck pin bowl.
Exactly.
It's fun.
You can do all the things and see Ryan from Cincy Brew Dads.
Cincy Brew Dads.
His garage door.
Yeah.
Like his actual garage door.
Yeah.
Yes, from his house.
Yep.
I'm still surprised his
He
wife let him
painted it
do that.
at his house.
And then brought it to,
relocated it
Indeed.
to Wandering Monsters.
Indeed. Rumor is his wife is still not talking to him.
Well, the garage isn't closed.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. It's getting a little drafty in there.
Yeah.
I do
You ever
have
had a snake in your garage?
No, I can't say that I have.
I haven't either.
Good.
I want to make sure that I
Yes.
don't. We'll knock on wood there.
Indeed, indeed. I do have a multiple choice question for this episode.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Julia's multiple choice.
What is one of the most expensive ingredients that they've adjuncted a beer with, according to this episode?
Okay.
Is it A, coconut?
Okay.
Is it B, vanilla?
Okay. Very good.
Or is it C, banana?
Or is it D, Julia?
Oh, Jesus Christ. It scared the living crap out of me, even though I knew it was coming.
Brought it back. Brought back the D.
Yes, who's back?
Back
Back
All right.
again.
It's saffron.
That is so expensive.
Yeah.
For like the one thread is like $300.
Yeah. It's expensive.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Well, Marco's done with his Negroni. I am pretty much done with my fizz. So we are actually going to take a quick break.
Yeah.
Before we get into the
We've
next
been talking
episode.
for 40 minutes already.
Right, no kidding. See, this is why we don't necessarily need the gnome, but we do miss that extra voice.
Yeah.
We would have.
I mean, without a doubt.
We would have had at least 5.
He's great on the pod.
Yes.
However, it's good to catch up with your friend before we record, in the breaks, after we're done. You know, it's just fun. Some people take what are they, like aerial classes? Some people go and do figurative dancing with like ribbons and stuff.
Yeah.
Some people go to the gym and walk on a treadmill.
Yeah.
We, instead of being in a bowling league or something like that, we just get together on a Tuesday and hang out with friends.
Yeah.
And
then Gnome tries to show us how he's learned to shoot ping pong balls out of his butthole.
that has happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, has happened. Well, he was really proud of it.
He was, and,
You know,
and
it
I
was like,
don't want to say I couldn't do it because I've never tried, and I'm never going to. Oh. Never going to try.
I was like, wait a minute. Did you have three in there?
Ugh. That's still, I don't.
So weird.
We still haven't found the one.
And then he had the
makes me
recorder.
nervous. Indeed.
Yeah, that was a recorder episode.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We do miss those conversations. He does bring a lot of that to the table.
Absolutely.
Quite literally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, what do you say we take a break, get some refills, and then talk about the Weekly Pint and Barstool Perspective?
I would say you've never had a better idea.
All right, let's do it. We will be right back. We have made it.
Back.
And we have fresh glasses of some delicious-looking liquid. Mm-hmm. What we got, Marco?
We have Pastry's Rounding Third.
'Tis baseball season.
Julia has one. I have one.
Yeah.
So,
and we did something that was very nice for each other.
yes.
Yeah. So we were up there, and I handed producer Callie my can first, and Mark went, you know what? Put Julia's on my tab, and then Julia will put mine on her tab.
That's right.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Marco.
Cheers.
And you have had this before?
I had it last night. Yes.
I have not. So
I had
you
it last
talk
night.
while I
It was
sniff
wonderful.
and try.
So if we have two rounding thirds, is that a rounding error or what?
Ooh.
No.
I mean, I think that's. Well, I mean, not a double play. I'm not good with the baseballs.
Yeah. It's not an error. It can't be an error to have two rounding thirds.
No. That's just a damn good hit.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Damn good hit.
This is a red IPA. And, ooh, that is good.
Yeah, it's good.
That is quite tasty.
So good.
Very good recommendation, Marco. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I appreciate. I'm glad that I could buy you one of these.
I'm glad that I was able to buy you one.
So wonderful.
Thank you to Pastry for putting out such a wonderful beer.
Indeed.
And, it continues to be one of my favorites of the season.
Yeah.
I drank
Yeah.
probably of all the baseball-themed beers that come out around this time of the season, this is the one by volume I probably had the most of last season.
Marco, would you like to talk about the Weekly Pint or Barstool Perspective next?
Let's talk about the Weekly Pint.
All right. This was episode 303.
303.
This gnome's for me. That didn't sound. No, that was dumb. I don't know. I was trying to rhyme and it just. I don't know.
All right.
The title of this one. You're so disappointed. I'm sorry. The title of this.
I was just debating on whether to send you the penalty box or not.
Probably should. I'll hang my head in shame. Is there good beer outside of Cincy? Which.
Yeah, well.
Right there, I went. Come on, we all know that yes, there is good beer outside of Cincy. Is there as much good beer outside of Cincy as there is in Cincy? No.
There's only
But
a handful of
there
places
is-
that are like that, though.
Correct. But yes,
That are like us.
There is
or even better.
fair. Yes.
As far as the amount.
Correct.
I'm not
Correct.
going to say who's better as far as
No, but
taste or quality.
But are there just if you look at singular, are there
Yeah.
good beers outside of Cincy?
Sure.
Sure, absolutely. But could Gnome find any during his 2-week stint down in the hollers of Virginia?
If somebody was going to find him, he was.
Gnome would, absolutely. He is still at Casa de Gnome
Yeah.
for another week. He had a slightly different streaming setup going on. He was talking a little quieter to ensure that he was not affecting or disturbing any of the
Yeah.
people that were rooming around him.
He had his Bob Ross voice.
Yes.
He
While he
was-
was discussing happy little trees.
Happy little trees.
Happy little trees
You
and
have a-
happy bubbly beers
You have a happy beer.
in his little hotel glass with the dust cover.
Yeah.
Which I do have to question, Marco. If you were at a hotel for 2 weeks, even a week,
Yes.
and you knew that you were going to be bringing cans of beer into your hotel room
Yes.
to enjoy, would you drink them every night out of the hotel glass, or would you find and purchase a pint glass from somewhere for that more proper drinking experience?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Julia.
Yeah.
It's
I'd
a
like
good
to-
question.
Yeah, I thought it was a good question.
What I would probably do is I would probably use the hotel glass. Because although I might stop by some fun and fascinating places, to have to travel back with another glass could be problematic.
This is true.
And unless I wanted to leave that glass behind.
Fair point, fair point.
And if you think about it, the price of the glass may be nominal, to somebody like the gnome.
Indeed.
Indeed.
With his tens of gnome dollars.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's all the money that you pay him in Patreon.
Correct, yes. He could use my $10 in Patreon money to buy a pint glass and leave it at the hotel. I wonder if...
Oh, you pay him 10.
I do.
Okay.
Yes.
I won't tell you what I pay him.
Oh, you're on that tier?
Yeah, I'm on that tier.
Oh, goodness.
So he could have taken
I
a
now
portion...
feel very self-conscious.
He could have taken a portion of my money and bought a glass.
Indeed.
And then he could have left it behind.
Indeed.
Maybe with a gnarly gnome...
business
card or a sticker on the inside, not on the glass, but in the glass.
Yeah, so they could put it on.
And so he could pay that glass forward to somebody else.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, he could have done that.
I wonder if he could just borrow a pint glass from
The bar?
hotel bar, and then
Or he could do like some of the patrons do at some of the breweries around here and just walk off with it.
He would never. He is so much better than that. Yes. He would never walk away with a glass.
No.
Ever. No.
I'd put it in a coffee mug before I drank it out of a can.
Okay. I mean, yeah. You do what you have to do. I was just curious that as much of a, not in a snobby level, but as much of a purist as Gnome tends to be in wanting to experience his beverages, especially new beers he hasn't had before.
Right.
There doesn't seem to have been much, if any, effort. But again, it could have been behind the scenes, and we're not privy to that information, that maybe he did try to find a pint glass or some other type of vessel that is more proper than a hotel water glass for that beverage. You are absolutely correct, sir. I did not take that into consideration.
Yeah.
I know that if I came home from a business trip with another pint glass, Dippa Josh would say, okay, what glass are we getting rid of? Because you brought yet another piece of glassware into this house.
Right.
Indeed. He drank Richbrow Brewing.
I think...
Yes, sir.
I think that the only exception is if you had a local silicone pint that you were going to take with you and bring back.
Indeed, yes.
I have one from BC's, a silicone pint.
Oh, yes, that is a great
And
idea.
I've taken it on vacation with me. The only problem with the silicone pint is the obvious, which is that you can't see through it.
Right.
So unless the head dissipates, you can't really tell the color of the beer unless you're watching while you pour.
That's fair.
But
That's fair.
it is non-breakable.
That's important.
You can wash and basically sanitize it with hot water from the sink. So
Or just run coffee maker and just let the hot
coffee
water
maker,
do
yeah.
that.
I've done that. Yeah.
He had a Cincy hot take this
Yeah.
episode. Ballpark Beer. That is a collaboration between Braxton Brewing and the Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah.
Fantastic for Braxton. That is absolutely wonderful. That is phenomenal. But does it mean that there will really not be any other Cincinnati craft beer at the stadium? And what does Gnome think about that?
Yeah. You should watch for that.
Indeed.
That
Indeed.
interesting bit of information
And
is certainly enough. If we haven't piqued your interest,
Yes.
that should pique your interest.
Yes. And I don't want to say that Gnome was waffling on his opinion on if he was okay with this. I'll call it a potential because I don't know if anyone knows for certain, as some of the comments indicated.
Yes.
But just say, we'll just say hypothetically that is the case currently. Gnome had a struggle with deciding if this was okay by him or if he felt it was a slight from the Reds towards Cincinnati craft beer as a whole. I don't know.
If any of you know of somebody that makes these sort of decisions at the Reds, tell them to reach out to the Gnarly Gnome
Yes.
at info@thegnarlygnome.com.
Or Gnome at the Gnarly Gnome.
Or Gnome. I don't know if there's info,
Oh,
actually.
there probably is. He seems
don't
like a
know.
smart guy that would set up all of those different email addresses. Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure Gnome at thegnarlygnome.com is one of them.
Okay, go with that
I'm pretty
one.
sure. I'm
Yeah, go with that
pretty
one.
pretty
That
sure.
one, yeah.
Apparently, not all social people are extroverts, and not running into people that you know might not be such a bad thing when you are in Virginia.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see, what else did he talk about in the Weekly Pint? He talked about some of the places that he has been and he has discovered while in the Great Hollers of Virginia. He has found some pretty good bars and breweries close to the hotel, even though he was told that was not possible.
What does that mean when the locals tell you, oh, no, you can't walk there? Oh, no, you should not walk there. And he's like, I don't see any reason why I can't walk here.
Well, that just, you look around.
You look around.
You
and
look
he's
up
like-
and down the street
He's so
and
used
you
to
go,
going, hey, candy ass.
no, you look around and you go, bitch, I'm from Cincinnati. None of this scares me. None of this scares me.
I don't know.
We walk around over the Rhine in the middle of the night to go to dive bars.
I tell you what, I don't
None of
know.
this scares me.
Knives, guns, whips, and chains, they're all scary.
Or a really good night, depending on what you're into.
I guess so.
You know, it's-
and I guess
it's
that's
all-
what he's into.
Hey, you know, I don't kink shame. It's fine. It's fine. He has found, speaking of, he has found a horror dive bar.
Yeah,
He has found a cigar bar, which sounds right up his alley.
it does.
He's
It doesn't
found-
sound right up. It's
is.
right up his alley.
That is his thing. A
He likes putting
speakeasy.
cigars in his alley.
Jesus. He found a whole bunch of breweries in the next town over.
Who, Bill Clinton?
No,
Oh.
the gnome. And he
Oh,
apparently
okay.
found out that the Hollers of Virginia have an actually pretty cool and useful public transit system.
Ding, 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 ding.
Except for when the guy gets on playing the banjo.
Yeah.
Then you know your stop is, you're getting off regardless of if that's
Ding,
your
ding, ding,
stop
ding, ding,
or
ding,
not.
ding, ding.
And the big question that you asked at the beginning of our show.
Oh, I did?
You did.
Okay.
Will he make it to Bachfest?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Chances are slim.
Slim, but never zero.
Right. You're saying there's a chance.
There is a chance, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I have the sniff and sip count
Okay.
and a multiple choice question.
Oh, my.
I know. The counts first. He took 4 sniffs of his 2 different beers, which we didn't mention. Devil's Backbone Heavenly Trip IPA was the other beer that he drank, and then we kind of went down a slight rabbit hole of who actually owns Devil's Backbone right now.
Right.
So 4 sniffs.
I'm not going to give it away.
Okay.
Go and watch.
Yes.
If you want to know who owns Devil's Backbone.
Or just Google it yourself.
Or you can just Google it.
Whatever. And he took 7 sips
Okay.
of his beers from his hotel glass.
Yeah.
That means in this 50-minute episode, there were 11 countables.
Okay.
Which, according to our drinking game, which is where for every
22 ounces.
Yeah, for every 1 countable that they take on their show, for us, you have to take a 2-ounce sip, a 2-ounce drink of
2
your
ounces.
beverage of choice. So, like Marco said, 22 ounces, which is not even a pint and a half
Yeah.
in under an hour. I mean, that's doable.
Yeah.
You can do that. Yes.
I could do that. I can do it right now if you want.
Whatever you want to do. We still have 1 show to get through.
Okay.
All right. Multiple choice question for
Okay.
episode 303 of the Weekly Point.
TWP. Cheers.
You know the gun.
Mispronunciation.
I have a lemon seed on my coaster.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Did a lemon give birth? What happened?
Well, I had a lemon wedge on my cocktail.
Ah, okay.
So I'm assuming it just gave birth onto my coaster.
It birthed on your coaster?
Yes, indeed. Why does Gnome harbor a grudge against his wife?
Okay.
Because at one time she, A, didn't let him go to Devil's Backbone Brewery.
Okay.
B, didn't let him go to Sugarland's Distillery.
Okay.
Or C, didn't let him go to the Bachfest Parade.
Ours a D, Julia.
Ooh, Jesus. I should have been ready for it. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I knew the D was coming, and I was not prepared.
Ah, there you go, pirate.
World of Warcraft.
Oh, World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Well,
Prince
I
Aladdin.
should leave then.
No, please don't. There are like 2 people. No, there's probably 1 person on our Patreon that got that. I don't know how many of our actual listeners would have gotten that. Probably just 1.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I thought you were doing a pirate thing.
No,
no, or is it D, Julia? I bring the D. You know that.
Always.
Is it that his wife forgot to plan his birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese, and now they're closed?
Oh, man. The worst. The absolute worst. Yeah.
They have pizza. They have beer. They have games.
Ball pits.
Ball pits.
I saw that there is a new, speaking of, a new
Five Nights at Freddy's?
adventure, no, a new like indoor adventure thing with like the trampoline floors and this and this and this. You know, there's like a indoor go-karting and all that. It's one of those indoor adventure park kind of things. They have a ball pit. It's like, why? Like, didn't they learn anything from the McDonald's
So many
playpens?
germs.
Like, why? That is the first place that
Everyone takes a shit.
Right. Like, that is the first thing that gets completely...
Let us know if you've taken a shit in a ball pit. Send
Ew.
that to gnome@thegnarlygnome.com.
Indeed. And I'll have to try to find a picture of it because there was one thing that
We already know you peed in
noticed.
it. But
We
did
already
you
know
take a
that,
shit?
but did you? Yes. We're going to take a break, and then we'll be back with the last show of this episode.
Woo.
So just hold tight because, we're going to be right
Back.
We have one more show to talk about, but first, Marco, you have a new beverage in your glass. What you drinking?
So I have Space from Half Acre. It's an IPA.
Excellent. It has Husker Doos on the can art.
It does. And this is in commemoration of a wonderful patron of Half Acre who has gone on to higher spaces.
That's awesome.
And it's a damn fine beer.
It is very good.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Make IPAs clear again. It's a clear IPA.
Indeed, yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
a nice little copper color to it. Lovely.
Yeah, looks great.
Lovely. Much similar to the color of the Rounding
Rounding
Third.
Third, yeah.
I
But
will
it's
say
not considered a
Rounding
red
Third-
IPA, right?
Right, correct. Rounding Third is a little clearer in this in the glass. Well, it's a little chill haze. Get
I was gonna say,
this
that
off
might
here.
be-
The other thing is the IPA that I had, the West Coast IPA that I had from Alexandria Brewing, also copper color. Wonderful hoppy IPA.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. And huge props to Alexandria Brewing Company for finally being able to open the doors to the Westchester Outpost.
Yeah, the openage.
It is spectacular, so check out their hours. They're still kind of in their soft opening period. And get up there and have some damn good beer if
Their
you
opening
feel like
is
going
so
down
soft.
to Alexandria takes too long.
Yeah. The opening is so soft. It is soft opening.
It is so soft, but that beer is not. It is so good.
Yeah, it's good.
So good. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the last show that we have to talk about this week.
It is Barstool Perspective.
The show from February 27th, 2026, and I titled it a quote from this episode. So I didn't make up my own title this time. I
Okay.
just grabbed some beautiful words from Michael Morgan. It's better to have a case too many than a beer too few.
That's right. Now, he was
Beautiful. Almost made me cry.
watch the episode to find out who he's crediting with that quote.
And as you mentioned in the beginning of our show, Emily was back.
Back.
Oh, we always love seeing Emily on the show. This time,
do.
This time Emily was representing Brett and everything that Brett stands for because Brett became a Florida man.
Yeah, Florida man.
Indeed. We'll see if he comes back wearing a gator head necklace.
Okay.
You know, like
You know what
with
the
it
M
preserved-
in Emily stands for?
No, please tell me.
Stands for Michael D.
Magnificent?
Morgan's going to have to share his beard.
We'll talk about that.
Okay.
We'll talk about that. This might be the week that Barstool Perspective gets canceled.
Maybe.
Again.
Might be the week we do.
Indeed. Well, it all depends on what I decide to cut and not cut
yes,
for
the
the Patreones. Yeah,
nip tuck.
I do try to cut out for the public-facing episode.
All of the slurs
Jesus. No, God. No. Those stay in. Those absolutely stay in.
Well, of course, yeah. Probably why I can't find a... Never mind. My bad.
Let's see. Bear Scat Beer. Is eating or drinking shit really good publicity?
Okay, so you can go and watch, and I encourage you to do so.
Oh, you absolutely should. Yes, yes.
You absolutely should. There is a beer documentary. I think it's called How Beer Saved the World, where they actually take duck pond water.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And they make a beer with it. Mm-hmm. It's perfectly clean. It's perfectly fine.
Right.
Unless you're adding beer scat or beer shit to the boil kettle, or to the as a second, instead of dry hopping in the fermenter with hops, you're dry hopping with bear shit. As long as you,
I do want to stop you for a moment. Prior to what you just said, you said beer scat and beer shit, and I went.
I did.
I went.
Bear.
I didn't know beer could poop.
Oh yeah, the bear beer.
There will be poop.
There will be poop.
Yes.
So
anyway,
bear scat, bear
are
shit.
Hops beer poop?
Hofbra poop.
Hof poop. Boy, I just completely derailed you. My bad. Please continue. Yes,
so,
you are correct. Yes.
So if you're adding this on the hot side, no harm, no foul.
Yeah, hot shit's
Doesn't
fine.
matter.
Yeah.
The beer, as long as you follow the processes, are not going to have anything in it that's going to harm you. Now, that's not true for the cold side. Now, what I will also say is, you are not allowed to put those things into beer.
So here's a question about that. You know how is it the FDA for food manufacturing? Like, these companies are allowed to have like a very, very, very small percentage of like insect or human,
like
whatever.
cockroach parts and shit.
Right, because during the processing, they understand that a bug may somehow get into the facility and land in this, but it's going to be such a small amount, it's not going to affect you. So are you saying that beer is actually safer and healthier for you than any food product you might buy, than like a processed food product?
Yeah.
Because you know it's not going to contain...
Than a Conn's hot dog?
Right.
They're not local, right?
They used to be. They used to be just down in Spring Grove.
Bar S hot dog.
Exactly. There we go. There we go.
The ones that light up when you microwave them.
They spark.
They spark. Why is this
amazing? Like,
sparking?
why is my hot dog sparking? I don't think this is okay.
So weird. I didn't know heating up a hot dog meant that it was going to electricize.
Did you know that if you cut a grape in half, but not all the way, so you leave the halves connected by a bit of skin, and you put it in the microwave and microwave it, where the skin is still connected, it'll spark?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's fun. You should try it.
Oh, that's weird. It's like biting into a wintergreen lifesaver.
Yep, you get the little
spark.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
What was the question?
You were just explaining about how even if you put bear shit into beer because of the processing, the beer is still perfectly fine.
Oh, yeah. So the documentary, How Beer Saved the World, basically what it is you take this duck pond water, or if you have bear scat or whatever it is in the water, the fact that, you go through, the boil stage, and you add the hops and all that other stuff, you are essentially boiling out all the stuff that is going to be bad from a human perspective, and then going forward, treating it as a beer should be treated in sanitized vessels and sanitized transferring scenarios, and then finally to a finished product. You have a very clean finished product. So now, you shouldn't do a lot of things, but you can make totally safe, drinkable products, which is why a lot of times it was safer to drink the beer than it was the water.
Indeed. That makes perfect sense. Yeah. A Wisconsin brewery is being awesome by selling voodoo dolls. and I'm here for it. You'll need to watch to figure out who they're selling voodoo dolls of, when they're going to be giving away free beer to everyone, and more wokeisms, I guess you could say. Yeah.
Should we make? No.
Should
Never
we make
mind.
voodoo dolls
Yeah.
of? Ooh, if you could make a voodoo doll, which can be used for good or evil.
Correct.
It's just, whatever.
Should be used for good.
Any of the Cincinnati craft beer content creators that we have ever talked about, so in the history of our show, who would you want to create a doll for?
I'd want to create a doll for one of our most loyal podcast contributors and supporters. I'd want an Elijah doll.
That would be awesome.
One of the best trivia hosts in
Indeed.
all the land.
One of the best Sasquatch callers in all the land.
Correct. Yeah.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's much better than what I was going to say. Like, that sounds more meaningful than what I was going to say.
Well, I mean, it's your turn.
Yeah. I was going to say Beth.
Beth.
I'd want a
all
Beth
right.
doll
Yeah.
to send good vibes to and all that. Like, there would never be
If only you could do like they do at Build-A-Bear, where they
Build a Beth.
where they they put a recording of something in it, and then you can have her just like, have some of the sayings from Shift Beers.
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
And you just hit it,
You
and it would
push her
just-
hand, it would say one thing. You push her other hand, there's
Right,
another phrase.
correct, yes.
Oh my God.
And you push one, and it just burps real loud.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You know what? Patreon funds. We could find a
Yeah.
way to make this happen.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Text Beth. Maybe she could be on the pod.
Hey,
soon.
you know what? Yeah, not a bad idea. Let's see. Mike followed up with the Tilray CEO's 24/7 workday, which was spectacular. And if you're not familiar with last week's episode, go back and watch it. Don't listen to us. Watch their episode. The CEO apparently said that he works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and a big chunk of that workday is looking up to see if anyone on the internet is talking shit about him.
Right.
Well, Michael Bringsy Morgan actually looked to see if this CEO mentioned Barstool Perspective, because they talked a lot of shit about him last week and found nothing, which means
this is. He's not even doing his job when
Yes.
he's supposed to be. When he's telling us,
when he's telling
doing
you
his
this is
job.
what I'm doing, this douche canoe can't even find when people are talking shit
Yeah.
about him. When he says
Right.
that's a very important part of my job, lies. The whole
Lies.
thing are lies, which kind of fits with him. But you know what? Oh, actually, here's a good question. Does him lying about working 24/7 means that he's punk as fuck?
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
mean, maybe.
No, yeah. This was a
maybe
build up to being punk,
to being
as,
punk
fuck.
as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
you can't tell me what working 24/7 means.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Right.
And I'm not going to work 24/7,
I'm
even
not
if
gonna
I
do it.
say I do it,
Look,
because I'm punk.
You think
bitch.
I didn't know that you were talking about me, but I didn't recognize you because I didn't want you to know that I was looking at you talking about me. So now I'm punk as fuck because I didn't mention it.
Indeed. Ooh, I think we just figured this whole thing out.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, you're welcome. Now you know
by
why.
the way, he's saying with his dog by him as he's walking with a selfie stick, recording himself because that's what he does.
Yes, this
like
is
his
me
morning
working
routine.
hard.
Yeah, and this is him putting his face in a bowl of mineral water or whatever it is.
Do you think?
He's like, Mike, fuck you. I'm punk as fuck.
Speaking of CEOs doing things, do you think the CEO of Tilray,
Who the guy? That's who we're talking about.
yes, consumes any of Tilray's products, much like the CEO of McDonald's and Burger King?
No.
Who the Burger King CEO actually seemed to enjoy his bite of the Whopper. Where, God, that video of the McDonald's CEO trying whatever the hell that new sandwich is.
Yeah, was he
looked
on
like
the
he's
spectrum or something? What's
he
going
looked
on
like
with
he
that?
was just terrified, and he kept, instead of calling it like the burger or the food, he's like, this product, this thing right here. I'm like,
Could have
what
been a
is
dildo.
happening? I mean, and you know what? Anyway, I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah.
They had discussions on the expectation of privacy when you're at a bar.
Yeah, this is kind of important, actually.
It is. It absolutely
This is actually kind of important. I was sitting here at this bar here at Higher Gravity when a patron had unboxed, opened their smart glasses.
Oh.
Whoa, wait.
Sorry. I knew it was going to be something inappropriate. I just wasn't sure which
Thursday,
way.
Julia.
Oh.
It was a Tuesday after you left.
Oh, okay. That's
That other thing only happens on Thursdays after trivia.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, but you're right. Is that like, well, did I give consent for somebody to, record me on their glasses, or, is there already the proliferation of everything to where now we know there is no expectation of privacy?
Even in your own home, potentially.
Right. Especially if you're looking for your lost dog.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Think of the puppies. Just think of the dogs.
Yeah.
Yes. When you're at a bar, you're technically you are in a public space, and so that expectation of privacy should be lower than when you're inside your own house. However, does that expectation of privacy also cover if you are being recorded completely without your knowledge?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you have your cell phone out and like...
Well, if you take the L out of public...
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That's it.
Right, like if I had my phone out and let's just say you and I were making a video and we had, my phone out or, camera, whatever, and you could tell based on the direction that it's pointing, oh, this person might be in the background. They could see that and they know what's happening and they would have the choice of moving or letting us know, hey, would you mind redoing that? Like, whenever we do videos, our intent is never to have anyone in the background if we can help it, because we don't want to encroach on anyone else's privacy.
Yeah, we don't
want to
encroach.
assume that they're okay with being even in the background of our video.
We don't want to encroach.
So that is something to where if you're out and about and you see someone obviously making a video on their phone, you have an expectation of privacy that if I walk in that direction, if I walk in that area, I am probably going to be recorded in some manner. Now whether...
Right.
But if they're wearing these meta glasses, you have no idea.
If we can find a system to where all of the Ring cameras and all of the meta glasses can help us find a lost dog.
Oh, then that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Have them record and send that shit up into the cloud for only the police and for animal rescue services
Right.
to use.
For lost dogs.
Them.
Yes.
For lost dogs. Yeah, absolutely. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine. Yes,
Yep.
yes. In other stories that Mike and Emily talked to us about this week, they talked about how one single conveyor belt controls all the liquor in Mississippi.
This is the craziest thing I've...
It absolutely, I say that and people think this is where we bring that air quotes our truth into
Right.
stuff. That's actually
No.
true.
A single conveyor belt broke. And they
it
can't
shut down.
find a fucking conveyor belt repair person to fix the conveyor belt so that the liquor can go into the warehouse.
To be distributed.
Because
Yeah.
a lot of times, so
Heaven forbid they manually move it from point A to point B.
I think a lot of listeners may not know that what happens is, depending on the state, like these distributors are not distributing directly to the stores. Mm-hmm. All the liquor goes into a warehouse managed by the state and then gets distributed from there.
Right.
Depending on the state, things are different.
Right.
But for those states, you would think that there's a backup plan to conveyor liquor.
Well, not even conveyor, to just move it from point A in the warehouse to point B in the warehouse.
I used to work at a brewery/winery, and we did have a conveyor system for certain times of the year, certain events, and when the conveyor system failed, guess what happened?
You manually move that.
We
shit.
manually moved the cases. You can manually move skids with, pallet jacks.
With your your powers of
manualism.
your legs. Yes, you have legs and arms that
a
work.
word? Manualism.
Therefore,
Doesn't matter. It's a word now.
manualisms. Yes. Move it with your
manualisms.
Move it with your manualisms.
That's when guys try to.
I don't know if you should.
No,
I don't know.
Just leave it. Okay.
You can explain it if you want. I'm just not sure if I'm going to be able to leave it in the episode.
Okay.
That's all I want to warn you about.
So you could just pick them up.
Yeah.
And then move them and put them down.
Yes.
I mean, if you stopped a whole state's liquor supply, I would have
because
told
you're not willing to manually
everybody
pick
at
shit up
that
and put shit
facility
down?
grab a box.
Yes.
Like, what the
Yes.
fuck are we doing?
Because you know that they
And why
still
am I
have...
still looking for a full-time job when I have an intuition like this? What the fuck, people? Like, somebody has a very, very high-paying job,
Hey, Marco.
and a conveyor belt fucking stopped. You know what? Pick
Do
it fucking up.
Do you want to be a supervisor at a state liquor warehouse in
Not
Mississippi?
in that state. Not in that state. You can fuck off. By the way, growing up in Louisiana,
Yeah.
you just like, you're like you.
Nope.
You just were like Mississippi. Nah. Like nah.
Oh my goodness. Mike told, the last note that I have for this episode, Mike told an absolutely amazing story about when he was a Spanish kindergarten teacher.
You know what? That's one of the most, one of the biggest revelations.
Holy
from,
Mike, that we've ever heard.
From the collaboration of Brett and Mike. You know, we've had a lot with the
that's
Brew
true.
Skies. You know, we
That's
had
true.
a lot of revelations.
From their whole universe?
From the whole
Yes.
Brew Skies universe,
Yes.
and then the Barstool Perspective. This revelation about Mike being
Astounding.
a Spanish teacher.
Being a kindergarten teacher.
I had more years of Spanish than Mike in school. And yet,
It's amazing.
the Commonwealth,
It's amazing.
the Commonwealth thought,
He didn't specify, was it in the Commonwealth?
that's true,
Or
that's
was
true.
it still when he was up in Akron and all that? I mean,
that's true.
These could be Ohio people
it's possible.
that were
It's
air
possible.
quotes, educated
But
by Mike.
Long story short,
Holy crap.
we've told you the whole time, you need to go and watch and listen to this.
Yes.
You need to watch and listen to this.
Abso-fucking-lutely. And I just want to say to any of the members of Barstool Perspectives that might listen to our show, so Brett, Mike, producer Dan, Emily, when will we
Not
get...
that Emily.
Not that Emily, I'm sorry. But the Barstool Emily.
Yeah.
Again, still not that Emily. This is not getting any better.
Right.
When are we going to get either Barstool Perspectives or Brew Skies merch?
Yeah.
I want a t-shirt or a hoodie or a zip-up,
Thong.
a thong.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to make this happen.
Or you just, instead of a thong, you could do just pasties.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Brew Skies for one and Barstool Perspective for the other.
Yep. Pasties.
Wrap them both at
Yep.
the same time with tassels and glitter.
Yeah. Well, you could do those and then you can just do the flat ones because sometimes, you know, it's cold.
That's true. You can make them pointy yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. Any other notes that you have before
No,
the
you
sip
understand
count
me,
and the
Julia.
multiple choice?
You understand
Yeah,
what we're talking about.
It's true. It's true.
Yep.
Michael brings the Spanish Morgan.
Okay.
I guess.
All right.
13 sips in this
The
episode.
Espanol.
Indeed. Emily brings the cancellation. Know her last name, and I don't know that I would want to give that away. I think Mike
I don't know
always
if that's
said-
Spanish, but I just made it up.
Cancelación. Sounds good enough to me. 38 sips of her Long Island iced tea, which she said was
38.
terrible, but she kept drinking anyway. So
That's
you know,
38
whatever.
people.
Indeed.
38.
That means in this 35-minute episode,
34.
indeed, the two of them drank, or rather, I'm sorry, had 51 sips.
That is 58.
Very nice. Which, according to our drinking game, means you would need to consume 102 ounces
Don't remember that shit.
or 6.375 pints.
102.
Excellent in 35 minutes.
I think that might be right.
Well, yeah, it's you, man. You're always right.
I don't know about that.
You're mostly right. You're mostly right on occasion.
My mom likes to think I'm,
Your mom's always right. How about that?
well, no.
There you go.
Absolutely not. She's a lovely lady. Lovely.
Are you ready for the final multiple choice question
The
of this
final
episode?
multiple choice question. I'm ready.
How many times did Emily steal Mike's beer?
Okay.
Was it A, twice? Was it B, 5 times? Or was it C, never? That would just be rude.
Or was it D, Julia?
I was ready that time, but it was
69.
still... Hell yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Indeed. This was a fun episode. Who
I think so.
Who says we need a third person on the show? You know what?
No.
I think...
Just bring my third leg.
It speaks loud enough for... it doesn't even need its own mic.
No.
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 Did you have any other notes before we get to the outro and
Lord,
wrap
no.
up this episode?
Absolutely not.
I should not say anything else.
No.
If you liked this episode, please do all the things that every other podcast and show tells you to do. Like, subscribe, follow, review, blah, 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 blah. We had told you all about Patreon and why you should sign up in the beginning of the episode, so I'm not going to repeat all of that. All I'll tell you is go to truthbeerpod.com for all the links to things such as Patreon and social media, which we absolutely suck at. But you know what? It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's all right.
Get ready in the next
It's okay.
week or two for...
It's all right.
It's all right. It's okay. Everything's good. Everything's great.
Yeah.
Next week or two, we'll have our Q1 video out on the YouTubes. We'll
the Q1
mention that
vid, as they say in,
in a content creatorese.
maybe.
Sure. Yeah. In YouTubery.
Yeah.
Yes. In
The tubage.
in vlogcast language. I don't know.
Vlad
Vladville.
YouTuber.
We're going to record it next week, so it will be out either next weekend or the week after, just depending on the time that I have to do all the things, unless I can convince Gnome and throw him a couple bucks to edit down the video for me, because I hate it so much.
The hate is real.
It's true. But we'll see. I will do it for the people. It's just going to be quick and dirty, and it might not be the best, but that's okay. That's okay. You guys like it dirty. That's why you still listen to the show.
You like it dirty.
All right. With that being said, Marco,
Julia,
what are you going to be doing next Tuesday?
I think you told all the people what we're doing next Tuesday,
I
so
did.
let's do that.
I'll
Cheers,
see you
everyone.
there. Cheers. We really need Gnome to come back, like ASAP.
Yeah.